All right, so we'll start with the Ricardian question. This is number 1 on the white exam. Consider a Ricardian model where the free trade equilibrium is illustrated below. The country's labor endowment is 400, C is for coffee, H is for headphones. So A, what is the terms of trade relative price for coffee? Explain fully. So they're producing 100 units of coffee. They're consuming 80 units of coffee, so exports are 20. So what we have then is rise, the imports of headphones of 40 over the run, which is 20. So rise over run is 2. That is the relative price of coffee in equilibrium. You can sort of think about it this way. Gee, I'm giving away 20, but I get 40 in return. These must be twice as valuable. That's another way to think about that price as too. What's the unit labor requirement of coffee? So they're endowed with 400 units of labor. At most, they can crank out 100 units of coffee. So that means each unit of coffee requires 4 units of labor. So 400 divided by the 100 units of output that we're producing. What is the most that you can say about the unit labor requirement of headphones? Explain fully. All right, so the autarky, what we have is that we're going to have a relative price that's got to be less than this terms of trade price, which is 2. So we know that much. So the price of coffee over the price of headphones in autarky has got to be less than 2. Otherwise, we wouldn't be exporting coffee. Well, don't forget, this is the unit labor requirement of coffee or the unit labor requirement of headphones. Well, we know the unit labor requirement of coffee is 4. So 4 over that unit labor requirement of headphones has got to be less than 2. So a little bit of math, 2 is less than the unit labor requirement for headphones. 4 divided by 2. Flipping over to the purple exam, same idea, but the numbers are a little bit different. What is the terms of trade relative price for coffee? Here you're exporting 200 minus 120, which is 80, and you're getting 40 in return, so the relative price is 1/2. What's the unit labor requirement of coffee? You got 400 units of labor, you're cranking out 200 apiece, so the unit labor requirement of coffee is 2. What is the most that you can say about the unit labor requirement of headphones? Again, the terms of trade price has to be greater than the autarky price for coffee, which is the unit labor requirement of coffee over that of headphones. So 2 over ALH. So 2 has got to be less than 1/2 times ALH, or 4 has got to be less than the unit labor requirement of headphones.